of climate change, and we intend to contribute to the stabilization of climate in close cooperation with the international community. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Distinguished representative of Sri Lanka, followed by Egypt.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, my delegation takes this opportunity to thank the delegation of Maldives for introducing this important and urgent initiative. Sri Lanka is one of the main co-sponsors of this draft resolution. Mr. President, climate change is a global problem, and the world's poor are especially vulnerable to the effects of climate change, in particular those concentrated in high-risk areas. Climate change threatens the human rights of millions of people who are at risk of losing access to housing, food, clean water, and education. Even their very right to life is under threat. Therefore, Mr. President, my delegation considers this initiative as a timely one, and this issue needs Council's urgent attention. Sri Lanka has been actively contributing to the UN initiatives in dealing with the climate change issues. The government of Sri Lanka established a separate ministry for disaster management and human rights, which is firmly committed for the protection of the community from disasters while promoting and protecting of human rights of the community. The Ministry of Disaster Management and Human Rights is looking forward to contribute to the study on the relationship between climate change and human rights, a study that the resolution encourages states to contribute to. Mr. President, we are planning to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights this year. A year-long campaign has been launched under the theme Dignity and Justice for All of Us. It is therefore particularly important to include, Mr. President, climate change also as a rights issue in this campaign, to make sure that vulnerable communities who are suffering from the effects of climate change enjoy dignity and justice. I thank you, Mr. President.
Well done. Thank you. The distinguished representative of Egypt, followed by Bangladesh.
Thank you, Mr. President. The African Group is fully cognizant of the dangers